Off the top at 10, cleanup efforts underway in the Gulf after Hurricane Ida. Now the storm's remnants are headed our way and already prompting some warnings.
People bracing for the rain tonight, especially in areas prone to flooding. We're live in Old Town Alexandria.
And President Biden defends his decision to withdraw troops and end America's longest war. The latest on the crisis in Afghanistan. Your news starts right now.
We're following three major stories tonight at 10. Remnants of Ida headed toward us. We're keeping an eye on tornado watches just to our south.
Plus, breaking news: an officer opens fire, killing a suspect in Northwest, and a 2-year-old and his mother shot in Southeast. We have a crew headed to the scene of that.
But first, we want to get to the breaking news out of Northwest. A suspect was killed and one officer was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. This happened at the 1400 block of V Street in Northwest. Natalie Rubino has been on the scene all night long. She's asking the questions, and she has the story right now. Natalie.
Jim, we just heard from Chief Conte, who says the suspect is dead and that officers in the hospital facing non-life-threatening injuries. Now, this is the scene here on V Street. It's still pretty active. Portions of the street are closed off, but let's take a look from earlier tonight. This happened before 7 p.m. The chief says concerned neighbors called police about a man with a long gun on his balcony. That's when police arrived at the man's apartment. He answered the door without the gun. Police tried to de-escalate the situation. At some point, they say the man returned with the gun and shots were fired. This is one of many shootings that have happened here in Northwest within the last few months. We spoke to neighbors here who are frustrated by all of the recent crime happening in this area.
Here we are back in 2021, kind of sort of living like it was in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? And so for some folks, they were actually afraid because they don't understand and they don't know. But then there's neighbors that's kind of accustomed to it. And that's the sad part. We should not be accustomed to gunfire and people being killed.
Now, take a look at the weapon. This is the weapon police recovered. The chief says it appears to be an air gun or a BB gun. But when I asked him if the officer who was struck has an actual bullet wound from a firearm or a BB gun, he says it's still unclear. So the good news here is that officer has non-life-threatening conditions. The bad news is there was another shooting. A suspect was killed, and people in this area are just fed up with the crime. You guys, back to you.
Thank you, Natalie. Hundreds of thousands of people in Louisiana still without electricity as well as water. State officials now setting up food and water distribution sites in most of the hard-hit areas.
No doubt about it. Ida wreaked havoc on the Gulf. That storm now being blamed for at least 4 deaths in Louisiana and Mississippi. Meanwhile, relief experts over the next couple of days are going to be difficult because temps there are expected to hit the 90s.
It's very frustrating to the point where we crying. I lost all my stuff, like my TVs, I lost my baby beds. It's like everything we got to start all over brand new. By the grace of God, all we could do is pray. All we could do is pray and go and take it day by day.
At least 5,000 National Guard members have been deployed to the Gulf. Half a dozen federal agencies are on the ground assisting.
Ida also caused a highway collapse in Mississippi. Take a look. Officials saying that the road crumbled after heavy rain. 7 vehicles were involved in this. At least 2 people were killed and 10 others were hurt. The highway is now closed off. It's not known how long it's going to take to repair this. And while Ida's weakened, it is still moving north and heading our way. In fact, we're already starting to see some of these remnants. That's right. Tornado watch in effect until 3 in the morning in central Virginia. Now Stafford County School District already canceling some classes tomorrow. Our Sue Palka, of course, tracking the storm as real severe threat headed our way. Do you think it's too early to cancel classes, or would that be the right call?
I would say it's too early. I think maybe an early dismissal might have been more prudent. I don't want to tell them what to do because I'm sure they're going to come back and say, well, you guys hyped it. But here's what's going to happen, Angie and Jim. We're going to have some waves of thunderstorms overnight and then a long break. And it may not be until 4 o'clock in the afternoon where we get the rest of the action. Now, there are exceptions to that. The panhandle of West Virginia and out toward Maryland, Interstate 81 and west, it's going to rain hard all day. Okay. But for the rest of us, it's going to be these rounds, especially in the afternoon. And I have to say, we look a little bit ripe in the overnight hours. And that's because overnight, a warm front is going to be moving on through. Ida's remnants are going to catch a little bit of a ride on that. And there could be 1 or 2 strong thunderstorms in the overnight hours. So if you haven't already, definitely download that Fox 5 weather app and keep your phone handy. You may get some alerts overnight. Two concerns: flooding rain and thunderstorms that could potentially have tornadoes in them tomorrow. We don't throw that around lightly, but even the Storm Prediction Center says our area is looking rather enhanced for that possibility. First things first, we do have a tornado watch. It is south and west of the D.C. area, but it does include Spotsylvania and Culpeper County down toward Charlottesville. And earlier tonight, by the way, we did see a tornado touchdown not too far from Blacksburg. I'll show you that in a moment. We are also under a flash flood watch. Not tonight. This begins tomorrow, and it's obviously widespread. It will take us through the day. There are the remnants. It's now spinning into eastern portions of Tennessee. You see the red box indicating where the tornado watch is, and you can see that some of that rain is getting closer. And in fact, there is a second tornado watch down there. It's for Botetourt County. That will affect a storm that is moving northeast at about 20 miles an hour. So we'll keep an eye on that. That's just a little bit north of Roanoke right now. But that is some of the early activity with Ida that we're watching south of Interstate 64 that could continue to move north in the overnight hours. That tornado was seen around Childress. It was in a field, no damage of significance, but there were some chasers from Virginia Tech that saw it, some meteorology students. I want to show you this with the futurecast because we do think there will be some activity overnight, and I'm pausing this at 2:30 in the morning because that is one big storm, if the model is correct, over D.C. at 2:30 in the morning, and that looks rather strong. Could it even be severe? Could there be some rotation? We'll have to watch that. That's overnight. So that's why we said keep your phones handy. But then watch what happens as we get toward the morning. The warm front has pushed on through. The rain is heavy, but it's all west of Interstate 81, and it stays out there till the afternoon. And then things really get going after 4 o'clock. That's when we'll be tracking lines of thunderstorms that could potentially have tornadoes inside them. We'll get into that part of your Wednesday forecast in just a couple of minutes. Jim?
Sue, thank you. We know that flooding is nothing new in Alexandria, but tonight they're on alert for another round. That includes people at an historic church under renovation. Lindsay Watts is live at Old Town with those concerns. Lindsay.
Jim, Mount Jezreel Baptist Church is toward the end of this alleyway, and church leaders say when it rains, like it's starting to now, water accumulates in this parking area. You can actually see where it sits right here up against this building. They recently put in a drain, but they say it has not been enough to stop the water from seeping in. And with this rain that's coming, they are worried about what's ahead.
Whenever I hear rain, I know I'm on call or on standby, and I'm making my way here.
Corinne McMurray is a Mount Jezreel church member and a trustee in charge of building operations.
And it just comes racing, flooding down this alley. I could put a tube down here and just take a ride.
This historic black church, 131 years old, is on North Payne Street in Alexandria. It's under renovation, and McMurray says every time it's rained lately, it's been a setback with water running through the building.
You can see, if you look over here, it's a little bit still damp from the previous stuff, if you can still see around it right here.
This is their fellowship hall.
And this is brand new drywall that's already molded from the rain that we've gotten so far.
Here's the sanctuary upstairs. The church needs to finish these renovations, but McMurray says contractors are telling them they have to figure out the flooding first.
The last time it rained, I physically came to the church and there was water running through the church, like a flood, like a stream.
Senior pastor Anthony Oliver has been part of this church from the very beginning of his life.
My parents met going to this church, and so my mother carried me in this church.
He says they're continuing to work on solutions from their end, but hopes to get help from the city. The church has been reaching out, and they're supposed to get a response by mid-September on what can be done.
And now we're waiting for whatever's supposed to come tomorrow, hoping it doesn't wash us away.
They know they can't lose this building.
Mount Jezreel Baptist Church organized 1890. Wow. 1890.
Been here such a long time, and church leaders believe a city drain in this area could really help with this situation. The city of Alexandria has been proactive trying to help people in this area. In the spring, they implemented a new program, and part of that is a grant program. It only launched yesterday, and it allows homeowners, businesses, and churches to get up to 50% back of money spent on flood mitigation. We'll post more details on that on our website. Back to you.
Thank you, Lindsay. And speaking of the city of Alexandria and the support that they're offering, they're sharing free sandbags with residents today, worried about that flooding. As much as 6 inches of rain could fall, and that would be a problem for that area that's already seen flooding with far less rainfall. Sandbags around window wells and doors can help prevent water from leaking into the basements.
I'm very concerned, especially the flooding.
Has it hit you before?
Our area floods. So I'm just glad that somebody called me this morning to tell me that you all were going to be here.
The entire state of Virginia is under a state of emergency because of that threat of flooding.
Now to the crisis in Afghanistan. President Biden saying today he takes full responsibility for the decision to withdraw U.S. troops and bring the 20-year conflict to an end.
And the last U.S. forces left Kabul yesterday, and this afternoon the president doubled down on his decision to leave. Marina Morocco is here now with more. Marina.
Angie, Jim, the president said the war in Afghanistan had become too costly and keeping service members there was no longer in the nation's interest.
We succeeded in what we set out to do in Afghanistan over a decade ago. Then we stayed for another decade. It was time to end this war.
The president calling the drawdown of American troops and the evacuation of more than 120,000 people from Afghanistan a success, but said fewer than 200 Americans and thousands of Afghans who helped the U.S. war effort remain in the country. The president says he remains committed to getting those people out.
And for those remaining Americans, there is no deadline. We remain committed to get them out if they want to come out. Secretary of State Blinken is leading the continued diplomatic efforts to ensure safe passage for any American, Afghan partner, or foreign national who wants to leave Afghanistan.
The president's decision coming under fire from both Democrats and Republicans. Congressional committees are expected to hold public hearings on how the Biden administration handled the final months of the U.S. withdrawal. And shortly after U.S. service members left, Taliban fighters seized control of the international airport in Kabul. They inspected damaged U.S. military equipment that was left behind. The commander of U.S. Central Command, General Kenneth McKenzie, said more than 70 military aircraft were left, but those planes, they've been rendered useless and no longer capable of flight. Jim.
Marina, thank you. We're going to talk about this on the Final Five at 11:30 tonight. In the meantime, that brings us to our Fox 5 Live Insta poll. On a scale of A to F, what grade would you give President Biden on ending the war in Afghanistan? The average answer has been a D. You can vote on the Fox 5 News app or fox5dc.com.
Well, still ahead, why a pharmaceutical company is pulling the plug on one of its HIV vaccine trials, and wildfires continue to rage in California. A look at one of the state's largest blazes and the evacuation efforts underway.